Oh, camera is not moved. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are back. I don't know if you guys can tell, or I don't know if you guys remember. The race was supposed to start at the 45, and it is currently 3:15. You guys can kind of imagine what comes after that. We will not be racing the GT3 today because the next GT3 race is in 30 minutes, and we do not. Yo, Brent Broken Pop, thank you so much for joining the stream. How's it going, my guy? Thank you so much for joining the stream, Brent Broken Pop. Yeah, thank you to everybody for watching, but Brent Broken Pop, greatest viewer of all time, 100%. So thank you to Brent Broken Pop for joining into the stream and early too. Yeah, so basically today, what we'll be doing is we might drive Suzuka in a different GT3 car in Assetto Corsa instead, just because over on iRacing, we're gonna race it tomorrow. But I feel like it'd be good to get a little more. I know Suzuka like the back of my hand. I can draw it out on a map, and I can draw it out on a piece of paper. But apart from that, I think it'd be good if we can get to experiment. I don't have all that much dough. And I think that comes not as a surprise to anybody because like I'm not really that stacked. Like I'm not the biggest streamer yet. So basically like I like to cut costs when I can. And on iRacing, if I can save myself $15 instead of buying a car or a track, I'll take the savings of the $15. Um yeah, kind of like instead of me having to pay to get a new racetrack for this week or get a new car, buy the Ford Mustang, I'm just going to use what I have. I have Suzuka and I have the Porsche GT3R. So there's no point in buying another car. But we are going to have a very good stream. Also, let me show y'all this. I'm going to go to gameplay real quick. So this doesn't really matter, or it does, but barely. iRacing Arcade is coming to PlayStation 5 specifically. I have a PlayStation 4, but maybe one of these days, if I can save up enough money, I can get iRacing Arcade. The reason I don't have it on my PC, iRacing is expensive. 100%. It is 100% like decently pricey. But the thing is that like it's such a, how do I put it? It's such a realistic sim that they can put a price on it because there's nothing like iRacing. There's nothing that's as realistic as iRacing, but it's 100% expensive. But I feel like to me that I'm getting into real racing, it's kind of worth it even because of the price. Um, and usually the FI Formula 4, if there's no Formula 4 race where I have to buy a racetrack, I'll go to GT3 or I'll go to the MX5. But it is pricey, especially with the monthly subscription. Last year I paid for the 1 year, which they gave me a huge discount. I paid $20 for 1 year. Now I'm paying monthly, which it's a little more pricey instead of having the 20. The $20 lasted me a while. But yeah, it's definitely expensive. Okay, chat is up. Something like that. That's all I really want to show you guys here. Content Manager is open, which I was at the Circuit of the Americas last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday. I was at the Circuit of the Americas on Saturday. I do have the Circuit of the Americas, and I do also have the S650 GT3 car that I sat in, which I sat in the number 77. It wasn't painted like this. Um, it wasn't painted like any of these color schemes, but we're just going to take a little look at it around. Oh my God, that is insane. So I just want you guys to see this. That steering wheel is the exact steering wheel that I got to see and hold. What most surprises me is that steering wheel is almost identical to the one in a Porsche GT3. The one in a Porsche GT3R looks almost the same. It just has the GT3 emblem. But this car is so nice. Also, take a look at this seating position. Can I open the door? I want to see if I can open the door. It's taking long. Can I open it? I cannot. Well, basically, how do I? Oh, whoa! Where did I go? Um, I need to reset the camera, so I will have to get out. It was painted somewhat like this. Yo, how's it going, Rafaero? I'm so sorry. I really don't. I'm gonna probably chop up your name, Rafarogiers. I'm so sorry. I cannot pronounce your name. I know I just completely butchered that pronunciation. Raf. Well, yeah. Thank you for joining the chat, Raf, over on Twitch. It is nice to see you. It's nice to see all the viewers in the chat. Um, I can again not see. I can't see the car. Nice glasses. Thank you, man. They're not the newest, but they're definitely, yeah, appreciate that. I think I got them like last year. I can't, like, the car just disappeared. Like, this white screen that y'all are seeing, it's supposed to be the car. Um, does reset work? Scene. Scene is probably the thing. Beach? That might crash something. It didn't crash anything, actually. So that's good. Reset. Viewers are going up, bro. Actually? Sure, let me check that over here. My phone, by some coincidence, it completely died right as I'm gonna stream. So I'm gonna check on my computer real quick. Oh shoot, they are. That's hard. Oh, okay, 2 viewers. That's nice. That is really good. Um, hey, that is awesome. We have 1 viewer over on Twitch, and we have 2 viewers over on YouTube, which is insane. That is really, really good. This might be one of our best streaming days yet. Also, I love all the activity in the chat. I love when we have viewers and chat. So thank you to Brent Broken Pop. Brent Broken Pop is the goaded viewer, and Raf is also a great viewer. Thank you guys so much for joining into the stream. Oh, 3 viewers now. Okay, that's something. We haven't had that many viewers in a decent amount of time, so that's really cool. Um, I still can't find the car. Oh, reset camera. Oh, there we go. I found it. Awesome. So basically, I sat in this car 3 days ago. On Saturday, I had the crazy opportunity to be able to sit in this car, which this is a $650,000 race car, which to me, that's like if you gave me if you told me would you rather stay in a Lamborghini or in this GT3 car, I would 100% every single time tell you this GT3 car. Because the GT3 car, I'm a sim racer. Like I'm gonna get to real racing. I'm gonna get to the GT3s. This is what I drive almost on a daily basis. On here on the sim, I built this sim in thinking of this. The most thing I want to show y'all, not over here. Okay, how do I? There. Okay, I can't. We'll have to be over here. I'm trying to see the interior, basically. Yo, chill voice. Hey, I appreciate that, my guy. I also think it's because of the microphone. Like the microphone is definitely helps with that. But basically, I can't get the thing, but see the steering wheel. I wish I could open the door. Orbit camera. But yeah, appreciate that, my guy. But 100%, it was super cool to be able to sit in this car, and I want to see the interior. But basically, the interior is exactly like this, and I can actually say this for a fact now because I've sat in this car. This is exactly like the real car. The steering wheel is exactly the same. The seat is a Recaro seat, so like that's cool. Um, I don't know how I'm so like I used to be able to grab this thing and lift it. Um, yeah. Apart from that, seating is exactly the same. Um, so right now my sim rig is kind of placed to where I'm kind of sitting. My legs are at a decline, but not a huge decline. Like if you guys watch Swelly Almeida, and if you guys have seen the cockpit view from whenever he's driving the TCR car, how he's sitting in that TCR is kind of how I'm sitting. It's like almost a real road car, but it's not a road car seating. It's still a little. What I got most surprised about when I sat in this car was that you're a little bit higher. Your legs are a little bit more like your butt kind of sits here. Your legs are like barely lower. So that was very cool. The steering wheel is also just insane. So everything about that car was just insane. I really liked everything. Also 5 viewers over on YouTube. Yo, that is sick. 5 viewers over on YouTube. Thank you so much to everybody showing all the love over on YouTube and on Twitch and Kick also. I I don't really give that much credit to Kick. We have 24 followers over on Kick. To the 5 viewers, if y'all could go follow me over on all of those socials you see over there, it would mean a lot. It would help a lot. It would help us get a little more exposure. We're trying to get to real racing. But yeah, 6 watching. It keeps climbing. 2 viewers over on Twitch, which thank you to everybody over on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Um, Lots of viewers. I don't know if we should do more just chatting stuff. I don't know if y'all prefer, no, not prefer the just chatting, but maybe implement it more. Something like this, right? Um yeah, I mean, hey, appreciate that, Brent Broken Pop. Thank you. So 7 viewers. See, that's the thing. 7 viewers. And again, I appreciate that, Brent Broken Pop. Keep the pace. Appreciate that, my guy. See, this is why I love to do this. There's like, even though I don't have like the biggest following, I have a very like I my viewers are very very like good. Like Baran Broken Pop is a great, very loyal viewer, and I 100% appreciate every single one of you guys who is watching the stream. And yeah, I mean, viewers are going up, which is insane. We have almost 10 viewers across all platforms, which is insane. Um, yeah, this is insane. This is great. I'm going to keep talking about this Ford Mustang because I really like it. I want to see if I can open up the hood to show you guys what's under. Just because this car is okay, yeah, just great viewership today. I got to see the engine of this car, and if the engine is like as detailed as I saw it, then that would be insane. Because like that would be whoa. Viewers just spiked from 6 to 9. That is insane. Thank you to everybody for watching. I always wonder who is actually watching because I know Brent Broken Pop is watching and I know Raph is watching over on Twitch. If you guys are in the Twitch or Kick or YouTube chat, throw something in there, throw a piece, throw anything in there to see if y'all are in there. But that is great stuff. I mean, viewers don't spike that much. Also, we haven't had this many viewers because every single streamer is doing a streamathon, like a stream marathon. But I mean, this is great. Um, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to everybody for joining over on the stream. We have 8 viewers. We have 10 combined viewers just on Twitch and YouTube alone. That is not counting Kick, which I have not checked yet. And yeah, let me close this car. Let me see if I can change the livery. Yo, Burn Broken Pop. Oh shoot! Is a hey, appreciate that, my guy. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate that, my guy. That is sick. Yeah, that is very, very cool. Thank you guys so much for all of the stuff in the chat. Um, we're going to continue looking at this car, but yeah, I mean, thank y'all so much for the love and support over on the channel. Alt H, so I can hide it, but thank you guys so much for all the love and support over on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Yeah, thank you guys so much for that. It means a lot. We have a lot of viewers over on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Um, Alt H. Oh shoot, it does. Okay. So there is no engine, which I kind of understand because it's kind of hard to get a 3D model of the engine. But yeah, that is sick. Also, super cool seeing all of y'all interact in the chat. That is very, very cool. Thank you guys so much for being here. Um, yeah, I mean, thank y'all so much. And thank you to everybody over there. Y'all do y'all things. I did find out a way to hide the door so I can Alt H and hide this thing. You guys can now see the car a little bit better. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. There's that Recaro seat. That's the interior of the car. I think, yeah, it is 100% a beautiful car. Especially this color scheme. It is very, very cool. Um, you know what? I think we should jump into the car. I think we should jump into the car. Let's drive this thing around. Chat. What racetrack? Actually, I know Beren Broken Pop said that his favorite racetrack is Spa. So I think 100% we should race or not race, drive around Spa. Um and yeah, I just saw that turned off. My computer just turned off. Not this one, my laptop that I use for chat. But we are going to race this thing at Spa, drive it around at Spa, try to get up to speed. Um I'll try to keep up with chat, but my laptop just turned off. That's what I use for chat, so I'll be checking in with chat every now and then. But let's just go for it. I'm going to close this. What is my best time at Spa? It shows right here a 1 minute 42 in the Formula Rapide. If we go to iRacing, on iRacing it probably shows my other time because on iRacing I've done the 24 hours of Spa. So on iRacing I probably have the GT3 time, but I'll jump into this car. I semi know how to like drive this track. Again, I mainly drive the Porsche GT3R. That is my main GT3 car. So jumping into the Ford Mustang for the first time is it's gonna be an adjustment, 100%. I do need to put my race boots on because if y'all have a racing sim, if y'all have a racing sim, of course y'all are gonna have pedals. I very much suggest getting race boots. Race boots have probably been one of the best, cheaper upgrades I've done to my sim rig. And thank you, Rav. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I actually saved up for a while to buy this whole setup. Appreciate that a lot. So if y'all are wondering, this is a Moza R9. Let me open up OBS because I can barely see. This is a Moza R9, which is this is the KS wheel. Get it as the bundle if y'all are gonna get it. The Moza R9 KS wheel bundle is really really good. And for pedals, I use SimJack pedals. Holy Rich, no 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 no. Really really really, I had to save up for a couple of months before I was able to buy this stuff. And also, it comes gradually. This came first. Whenever I bought the Moza R9, I was rocking pedals from my G29. So I was rocking pedals from my G29, and then like 2, 3 months after I bought the Moza R9, I was able to save up enough to buy my Simjack pedals, which were 220. But yeah, yeah, it's definitely like one of the better things I've ever bought. And yeah, it's just I love doing this so much that dropping however much money I dropped, I saved a year. Hey, yeah, 100. Whenever I bought my G29, that one took me a little bit longer because the G29 is for R3 bundle. See, the R3 is also really good because it's a direct drive. I noticed that whenever I got my G29, whenever I got my G29, which mic do I use? I use a Fifine Ampligame. You can just look up Fifine Ampligame on Amazon and it should show up. I really like its sound quality, and this is also the second microphone I buy for or from Fifine because Fifine also makes some singing microphones, which I bought a singing microphone not for singing, for instrumental stuff. I play the electric guitar, so sometimes I'll record instrumentals for that. It's behind this wall right here. But yeah, very very cool stuff. Also, another thing, if y'all get a sim, or for those of you who have a sim rig, gloves help immensely. Um, which if y'all are gonna buy gloves, I probably wouldn't search up like I wouldn't look up sim racing gloves because those get pricey really quick, unless you want like some really cool karting ones. What I always used is BMX gloves. No, motocross. These are like motocross gloves. And the cool thing is that you can get them in like different brands. I'm a huge Red Bull Formula One fan, so I get these. There's like the second pair I own. The first ones were Hondas. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. This microphone has lasted me a while. No joke, probably like 3 years. That I've only recently started using it for like streaming. And I really don't see how you could like you can't really break a microphone unless you like the microphone is here. So like I really don't see how you would break it so that it's gonna last a decent amount of time. But let's drive our couple of laps around Spa. I do want to leave the chat open a little bit just because I the laptop is dead. So that is nice. Hello, Audrey. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to see everybody over in the chat. it has been a great day for YouTube streaming. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, Audrey. It's nice to see you in here. It's nice to see everybody in here. We have a lot of chat movement. Um, yeah, I'm going to pop out the chat because I think that's the best thing to do. And we do have some other viewers in here as well. We have 2 viewers supposedly over on Twitch. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. And yeah. Going to jump into Spa. You guys can see it there. I don't want to double chat. Okay. Also, this car does have okay. It closed everything. I want the chat to just be visible. 8 viewers is crazy. 100%. We have a lot of viewers today. Yeah, 8 viewers is really, really good. And again, I closed chat, which is insane. I think I'm going to have to jump into the car and then open up chat. Because if I open up chat and then go into the car, it's going to close it again. Ooh, okay, so this is the exact view that I had when I jumped into this car a couple of days ago. This is exactly... Hey, I appreciate that, Ref. Thank you so much for that. I'm looking at the chat over here, so don't think I'm going to miss out. But 100%, thank you so much for that. Thank you guys so much for the support. Everybody, Raf, Baran Broken Pop, and my beautiful friend. But yeah, we are going to do a lap. Also, I can't really see much. Usually in the Porsche GT3 I can see a little bit more, or in iRacing I can like raise up the camera. But we are going to make do. I like brake bias really to the rear of the car. This car does have a 5.0 V8. I don't know much on the horsepower, but it should be similar to the Porsche. Tires are extremely cold. You can usually take A Rouge and Radeon flat out in these GT3s. But yeah, 100% the V8 sounds great. Warm up the tires first. So in iRacing, the thing about the Porsche GT3 is that it tells you if the brake bias is going forward or backwards. The brake bias is currently at 52%. I put it up to 60, but it feels very like front-based. Like I'm getting immense understeer when I brake. So I put it to 75 or 74, but I'll see what that does. stop the car here. I'll reverse it a little bit. Can't see. That is that. Just to answer a question real quick. What do I like the most about my setup? Probably the wheel. No, actually, if I had to choose, because it would probably be between the wheel and the pedals, I'd probably say the pedals. The steering wheel is really cool, 100%. I love every part of my sim rig because every part makes up it. The triple monitors is definitely one of the main things. So is the wheel, so are the pedals. But I really probably have to say the pedals because the pedals make up everything. Because you can have a really, like, really good pedal system and like a G29. And with that, you can do wonders with that. Because with like, if your wheelbase isn't good, you won't be able to feel certain things. But if your pedals aren't good, if your pedals aren't good, like, you can't trail brake, you can't do much. So yeah, probably the pedals, because it's just like, also I have 100 kilogram load cell pedals. That is one of the coolest things too, is that these are almost racing car brakes. Do I have a translator? Yes, I do. So YouTube actually has a built-in translator. So yeah, YouTube has the built-in translator. So I do get that you guys were saying that. If I click over here, that steering wheel is crazy. Das Tour is crazy, right? That's what it shows up here. I might have chopped up the pronunciation, but that's kind of where it is. So yeah, that's a very cool thing about YouTube chat, is that it has a translator built in. Let me turn back a little bit. I just need to make up the speed for whenever I stopped a little bit. Just don't want to crash into anything. During the 24 hours of Spa, actually, this is where our race kind of got ruined, because I do run the team that I drive the 24 hours of Spa with. I run the team, and we didn't have the best race ever. Through here, we had a little crash, and the car flipped over. It's going to show that the lap time was like 9 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, see, our roof should be flat out and radio, but like maybe a little more heating up. I just need a little more heating up on this thing, because but the car definitely feels great. A little understeer prone, but that might be just due to the setup. Or also that I'm probably getting into ABS a lot. Getting a little bit into traction control, but thank you guys so much for that. I definitely like the gloves a lot. So currently I do not play F1. Like, I don't own any of the F1 games. I only have F1 24 for the PS4. So that's mainly it. I really only play Assetto and iRacing. Primarily iRacing. Just because that's like my main sim. And it's like one of the more realistic, or the most realistic one. So that's really why I usually stay with iRacing or Assetto. Um so yeah, but it is 46 minutes. I think we should jump over into iRacing. Get a couple laps in the Porsche at Suzuka just so we can see what we're working with for tomorrow. Okay, that it is still barely delayed. And we're back. 8 watching over on YouTube. This is insane. Thank you to everybody for all of the support. Uh yeah, I mean, thank you guys so much for that. A car you can step in, monitors everywhere, most expensive. Wasn't pedals like that. Oh shoot. Ref, you're stacked. Ref, you're stacked. Like money wise, like you have the car with the monitors and the wheel and pedals. That is insane. That is very, very cool. Also 9 viewers now, so thank you guys so much for that. That is very, very cool. You know what I've been wanting to add? Like I have to say for a while for this, but motion rig. A motion rig would be very cool. Not like a full 6 axis, but maybe like a 3 axis or 4 axis. But that is very cool. That is very, very cool. That has to be a really cool sim rig. Wow, that is very cool. The truck sims I've never played, but I know they're insanely fun. But the F1 sim has to be very cool. That has to be insanely cool. And even just the GT3 ones in general. Very, very cool stuff. Jump over here into the test drive. Y'all already know it is with the GT3. I have the R25. You know, that's actually such a cool wheel. Well, because the R9 is very, very good. Like, very, very good. Like, especially for what I do. I would, of course, like more. And the NASA PC, nothing much. Wow. So, like, so my PC, it's it's from a Dell Optiplex. But very, very cool stuff, ref. You must have a insanely cool setup, especially to have a NASA computer and use it like just for games. That is very, very cool. Very, very cool. And the Moza R25. Very, very cool. The R25, R25 Newton meters is insane. It is very, very cool. I believe it's SimuCube or Simagic that has that like 50 Newton meter wheel. Oh, I don't know what that means. Up shipping. Okay, I see what that means now. It's a little interesting, but 9 viewers. Um, insane stuff. Insane stuff. I really think we only have time for around 2 laps, maybe. Maybe just one warm-up lap, but very, very cool stuff. Also, I love all this energy in chat. Really like all that stuff. Not like, but like the activity is what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much for all of this activity over in chat, all of the support throughout the entire stream. This is what I love about streaming. Like I can have actual interactions, and like I can do the stuff with the YouTube chat. But yeah, 100%. Very, very cool sim rigs and stuff. Um, we have a little bit of time for the last couple of laps here at the Porsche GT3 at Suzuka. Also, I think I full screened the chat. Yeah, I did. 10 watching. That is very cool. That is insane. I mean, we haven't had, wow, 10 viewers. Yeah, this is very, very good. Is Senna still streaming? Everybody's still streaming. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all of the support because that is insane. 10 viewers is insane. I believe we have around 15 viewers across all platforms. We have 2 viewers. Yo, bro, when do you stream? I stream every single day. Besides Saturday and Sunday. But I stream from around 3 to 5. But that's like starting time. So like from 3 to 5 is usually when I start. I just realized trading paint isn't open, but who cares? We are going to run our lap at least a little bit because we have a little bit of time left. Chat is open right there. See, I did think that was gonna make a difference. I was wondering what time it was in Belgium. Because Brent Broken Pop is usually in my streams, which he's a goated viewer, so thank you guys so much for being here. Especially with the time difference. I mean, such goated stuff. And yeah, I mean, the time difference has to be insane. I'll start streaming a tad bit earlier. Maybe I should start it like... So, currently here in Central Time, it is 4. It's 3:58, but basically 4. So I'd imagine for you guys it's 10:58. But yeah, I mean, which I get like time difference wise. I'm just trying to accommodate to everybody's things. Drive around a little bit. I don't think we'll have enough time for a full lap. We might. Tires are very cold. What I love about this car is that the cars that I drive, or at least my driving style, is very aggressive, very pointy, and I like a car that gives rotation immediately. Like oversteer prone to the max. That's why I like the Porsche, because it's the only GT3 car that has the engine in the rear. Currently, I'm not running my Red Bull review, but I always do. I just forgot to turn on trading paint. See how the rotation just like comes in immediately? Like I can give it like a 15% break and it just immediately gives that break. So that rotation. Okay, yeah. Tires are not warm enough to take 130R almost flat. And I'm going to go here and go here. And we are going to finish the lap in an extremely slow lap time, which was not counted because it was an out lap. But yeah, I think we are done. This is the car that we will most definitely be racing tomorrow. I feel confident. I felt confident enough today to race it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Um, great stream today. Great stream today. Thank you so much to our new follower and subscriber Raf. Thank you to Bren Brokenputt for being here. Thank you to my beautiful friend for being here. Thank you so much for being here. To everybody. You guys have made the stream what it was today. Thank you to the other 9 viewers which are in there. I don't know if y'all want to throw something in the chat before I turn off the stream, but thank you to the 2 viewers over on Twitch. You guys have also made the stream. We've had average around 12 viewers across all platforms, including Kick and Twitch. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow around the same time. Expect this from 3 to 5. And yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. We'll be racing the Porsche GT3R around Suzuka in the GT3 category. I will see y'all next time. Peace. Oh, shoot. What can I do to make you grow? Yeah, I'm not going to cut it off yet. And I know that's kind of weird. Clip anything. If you go on Twitch, you can clip my streams. If you go on YouTube, I think you can clip the streams after they become actual videos. Like once you go to the live, there's, I believe in the 3 dots, you can clip them, or there's like a little scissor icon and you can post that. But whatever you want, you guys can tell y'all's friends. You guys can go follow me on any platform you guys are on. Any support is appreciated, and really anything. Subscribe on y'all's mom's phone, on y'all's dad's phone, on y'all's brother's phone. Yeah, and spread the word. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys help so much. I will see y'all tomorrow, for real this time. Yeah, I will see y'all next time. Peace.